panel is a very interesting panel. It's about sustainable communities. And the question that comes immediately to mind is, what is a sustainable community? And I want to take this opportunity to have two brave volunteers who will attempt to answer that question in 30 seconds.
For me, a sustainable community is a community that is able to use its available resources, be it human or natural resources, without depleting them for the future generations that come after them.
Hello, my name is Ekidia. For me, sustainable community is a community that is able to be dependent on itself without having to rely on other sources to enable it sustain its people and itself.
A good conversation always starts with some curiosity, and the best evidence of that curiosity is having just a slight idea of what it is that you are discussing. So sustainable communities, there are 4 characteristics that we talk about sustainable communities. So we talk about sustainable communities being environmentally sustainable. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you agree that we are faced with the gravest of threats today: climate change. That's one of the biggest threats that we are faced with today. So a sustainable community is environmentally sustainable. And our good friend mentioned that. A sustainable community is resilient. That's a very, very strong word, resilient. A sustainable community, very, very importantly, is also inclusive. The very theme of this People Dialogue Festival is about inclusivity, it's about dialogue. So you cannot have a sustainable community without being an inclusive society. And finally, a sustainable community is competitive. Competitive in as far as productivity is concerned. We talk about tough economic times. The only sustainable way of getting out of the economic doldrums is increasing productivity. So a sustainable community is a productive society which is able to generate sustainable jobs for the people in that particular jurisdiction.
My question is to Mr. Ojijo, who does peace and justice. I know that you work within the legal framework, yeah? So how do you, and most of these cases are usually family-based, matters land, matters GBV, matters is GBV. How do you then reintegrate them? How do you reconcile them after justice has been rendered? How do you ensure that peace reigns?
And Ojijo is a community leader. Ni mwanaharakati halisi. He is a social accountability and good